Alright friends, thanks for coming back to Music Moose. And we're still delving into some finger picking techniques here. We had showed you a real basic approach on a 1-2, kind of a bass line walking back and forth. And just went over a basic forward roll and a backward roll and putting those two together. So now what I want to throw into the mix here would be another technique taken from banjo playing, and it's called the alternating thumb roll, and it's kind of like a combination of the forward and backward roll, just voiced a little differently. So if I was to play that type of roll, and I'm going to start in the G chord again, and it's a 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, okay? It's a little more difficult than the forward and backward roll, and to try to play it and talk at the same time is very difficult too. But as you can see, I'm getting that 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. It helps to say it in key. But as you can see, that's where the alternating thumb pattern comes into play. Still getting that 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 with now once again we can move this to the lower part of the chord. Same kind of pattern, just brought down to the lower part of the chord. So if you were to start high, middle, and low, and once again working with a metronome always helps. And just go ahead and have fun with it and try to finger pick around different clusters of strings. See, I changed my order of the pattern a little bit when I'm changing chords, but you'll get the gist of that. It takes a lot of work, usually, like I keep saying, with the metronome. I do have an example of some finger picking on my CD, friends, which you can buy off Music Moose. A couple tracks on there with some finger picking, and since we've gone over these basic rolls, I think in the next little segment we're going to do a little bit of a blues kind of a pattern, which kind of falls under the Reverend Gary Davis and Jorma Kaukonen kind of style, which I really love a lot. Besides the bluegrass and blues, the finger picking blues is always a lot of fun. It's very challenging and interesting, and you can always come up with all kinds of combinations, things like that, to play over a chord. So join us for the next lesson and we'll get into some of that, friends.